Now to an ABC News exclusive interview with the estranged husband of Ruby Franke, the momfluencer who pleaded guilty to child abuse charges. Kevin Franke and his oldest son sat down with Eva Pilgrim. She joins us now. Hey, Eva.
Good morning, George. Kevin and Chad Franke tell me they haven't had any contact with Ruby, but they are still dealing with the aftermath of what she did to their family. The two telling me they wanted to share their story to set the record straight.
Sit down right here.
Go sit on the couch.
Sit her down on the flipping couch.
This morning, new home video of former mommy influencer and now convicted child abuser Ruby Franke.
I'm still recording!
The Utah mom of 6 was known for her tough parenting, carefully crafting her image to millions of subscribers on her 8 Passengers YouTube channel.
Some days parenting requires uncomfortable conversations.
But a disturbing reality was revealed after Ruby's youngest son escaped in August of 2023. This chilling 911 call leading to her arrest.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. He's emaciated. He's got tape around his legs.
My wife, Ruby's sole ambition was to be seen as the perfect mom.
Franke's estranged husband Kevin and oldest son Chad now opening up in a new Hulu docuseries, Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke.
She just wanted to show the view of a Mormon happy family, but they only saw what we wanted to show them.
Both sitting down exclusively for the first time since Ruby's arrest.
It was so outlandish to me that it had to have been fabricated.
Before their YouTube fame, Kevin and Chad say the Frankes lived a normal life.
I had very fond memories as a young child.
Did you think your mom was a good mom?
I would say so, yeah.
We just felt very much like an average family.
At what point did it all change?
I think once companies started coming to us offering big money for scripts.
Be excited to tell them where your name came from, even if you have to fake it. Fake being happy. Okay?
I don't know if I can right now.
It was a chaotic experience. So lots of yelling, lots of snapping, and lots of timeouts in the corner.
Everything that Chad and Kevin remembered about this crazy story was meticulously documented. It was like having camera crews inside the house over a decade.
Kevin and Chad say the family dynamic really shifted after Ruby hired this woman.
I'm Jody Hildebrandt.
Therapist and life coach Jody Hildebrandt to work with their family.
She came across as somebody who was firm and very authoritative. So we thought, oh, this is a perfect fit. What became surprising to me was when the focus gradually shifted away from just solely on our children to us as a couple.
Do you feel like she brainwashed you?
She took control of something that was very, very important to me. My marriage, my family, and she used those like a carrot on a stick.
Looking back, I treated her as a god, and I trusted her so much.
Kevin says Jody and Ruby insisted he move out and cut off contact with his family to work on his addiction to selfishness.
How could you have left your family?
The bottom line is that I was choosing to trust a licensed professional mental health counselor and my wife, and they gave some terrible counsel. And I have regrets, and I wish that I hadn't done those things.
Do you still love her?
I do. I don't think I'll ever stop loving her. Does that mean that I want to let her back into my life, let her back into my kids' lives? Absolutely not.
Guilty.
Both Ruby and Jody pleaded guilty to 4 counts of child abuse against Ruby's 2 youngest children and could serve up to 30 years in prison. Kevin recently speaking at a Utah State House hearing advocating for child protections around family vlogging, reading a letter from his 11-year-old daughter.
I feel like my mom used me for money.
What do you want people to know?
There is real danger when you place yourself or your family, your children, out onto public social media. To be just careful with who they choose to put their faith in, to put their trust in. because it can have massive consequences in your life.
What does happiness look like for you guys?
Enjoying time with my siblings, it feels a lot more free.
It's wonderful to be surrounded by my children. There's laughter again. We have a lot of new furry friends.
Our home is a zoo.
It is a zoo, and it's funny because like they chew up all the
Floorboards.
floorboards and everything, and I'm just thinking if Ruby was here, she'd be furious, but Ruby's not, and I don't care, and I'm happy.
Now, we reached out to Jody and Ruby for comment. Jody had no response. Ruby responding saying she does not want to cause any distress to the Franke children and wants them to know they are loved and her priority. You can watch the new docuseries Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke on Hulu this Thursday, and the latest issue of People magazine is available on newsstands now.
How was it sitting down with them?
It was interesting because, this is a story that everyone feels like they know, and they lived it and saw it in a very different way, and it was interesting to hear it from their perspective.
It was. Thanks for sharing that with us. Appreciate it, Eva.